Hi guys, in today's video, I'll be covering a new NFT project which I got to know about last week. So I've been looking into this project for a few days now, and I would share in this video why I think this project is going to explode in the coming weeks and why it has a potential to become one of the biggest NFT projects there are. Uh, as you might be well aware that NFT has been the buzzword in crypto for the last couple of months, and every day there seem to be coming up new NFT projects. And initially, I was very apprehensive and cautious, to get involved with any new NFT projects because this is one area where it's very difficult to determine what is the real value of the projects. And in many times when you see these NFTs being sold for crazy prices, it's just driven by demand and it's very difficult to understand what's the reason behind such high pricing for the NFTs. But I think this project is where I think their operating model is very clear and you can see logic behind why certain NFTs are priced higher compared to others. And another challenge which I saw with the previous and other majority of the NFT projects is that you basically just buy a NFT, hold it with the hope that in the future the demand will keep pushing, and later there'll be someone who will be willing to pay a much higher price for that NFT, and you'll just sell it in the future for some point. But why I am really interested in this project and why I think it has a lot of potential to grow is that because here you get a passive income by just holding the NFTs. You're rewarded with the local native tokens. And so let me get into the details. This project is called Mobox, and you can access their site through mobox.io. And this is their landing page, and which includes some functionalities which are already active, and they've also included what kind of games and other features they have in the pipeline, which would be getting available during the coming weeks. So when you come to the home page, you would see these two options called Momo Farmer and Trade Action. And you also have the associated tiles at the bottom. And Momo NFT Farmer is the section where you can see purchase and sell their Momos, which is their set of NFTs. And they have some basic games already enabled, which you can see under the section Trade Action. And they have some additional games in the pipeline, which are currently incoming soon, which is called Token Master and Momo Blockchain Brawl. So if we go to the first section, Momo Farmer, here you would be able to see different sections called crates, chest, my Momo, mining camp, market, leaderboard. So let me quickly go through what each covers. The first section in crates is basically liquidity pools where you can deposit different liquidity pairs or standalone coins and to earn their uh, token called key. They currently have two native tokens. One is called Key, which you can see the current price at this bottom section. And the other native governance token is called Mbox. And currently one key is priced about $161, and this Mbox token is about $2.5. And here, as you can see, they have assigned different weightage to the different liquidity pools. And the most lucrative one right now is this Mbox with BNB. So basically, you're providing liquidity to their native governance token with BNB. The others are the standard coins like Bitcoin, BNB, Ethereum, and even stable coins. So this is also a good option to earn some keys without taking much risk because they have given this USDT, BNB, USDT, BUSD liquidity pairs, which also offer decent rates to generate some keys. And I had initially for the first few days deposited about $2,000 in this liquidity pool, Mbox and BNB, because it gave the highest rewards. And my idea was that I'll use this liquidity pool to generate keys, which I will later use to mint the momos. But then I found some better options, which I will be covering later, why I moved out of this pool and directly bought some momos. But once you generate the keys here in this liquidity pools, you'll have to go to the section called chest and use these keys to unlock chest. Each chest will generate a momo, and this will be a randomly generated momo, and it could be a different variety of different value, and that momo later you can use in the game. And here you will be able to see a history. Here you can see that during the last couple of days, the keys which I had minted, I had used to unbox these NFTs. And whatever NFT you either purchase or you mint through these chests would show in this section called My Momo. So for example, here right now, you can see which are the momos I'm currently holding. And if we go to mining camp, we will be able to see how these momos are getting staked, because when you see a momo, you would see what is the level assigned to each momo, and this hammer symbol you see here, it has a number associated, which is their mining power or hash rate. So when I go to mining camp, I'll be come up with a screen where I can see which other momos I have available in my account, what is their total combined hash power, and they have a set limit of currently distributing 200,000 mbox daily, and this would be distributed to all users of the platform in direct proportion to what's their hash power. So here I can see this more than a million is the total hash power of all the users who are active on Mbox, and this compared to this, my current hash power is about 83, and current, so depending on how much the total hash power on the site is, these mbox will be divided by that. So currently, as you can see, it's 19 point something. Last week when I just started, it was more than 25. So as more and more users are purchasing more momos and putting them for mining, this rate of mbox return per hash is going down slowly, and maybe as the time progresses, it will gradually come down even further. But I think this would be the rewards you will get for your momos would be balanced out, because soon they would be coming up with new games where you'll have other options to use your momos, because like in some other similar NFT games, for example, I think one close competitor for this project would be Axie Infinity, where you can use your axes to fight with other axes and the winning team gets rewards. So they are planning to come up with some similar games on that model where you can use your momos to earn additional rewards. And the next section is market, where you can see which are all the momos which are available for sale. Here you can, the first option market is where you can see which are the momos you can purchase. If you go to the section sell, here you will see which all momos you have, and if you want, you can put them up for sale. And when you put a Momo up for sale, it will show as enlisted. And when you go to the transaction log, you would see which have been the recent transactions in the overall market. And here, this small clipboard you see, if you click it, you would be able to see which all are the transactions you have done. So here I had, this shows all the momos I had purchased recently. And as I mentioned earlier, that I had earlier invested in a staking pool of about $2,000, but I saw that the probability of getting a higher hash momo is much low through opening the chest through keys. About 1 in 40 or so you is the probability of getting a rare. So you will have to open more than 40 chests or so to get a rare, depending on a standard probability. So here, when you go to quality, you would be able to see common, uncommon, unique, rare, epic, and legendary. Legendary they have not released so far. This would be probably announced later. But if I filter by common, I would see that this is the most basic Momo, which has a hash rate of 1, and it progresses further. Uncommon has 2, unique has 3, and these three type of momos, they cannot be upgraded. Their hash rate is fixed at 1, 2, and 3 for common, uncommon, and unique, and it cannot be enhanced. But here is the difference between these three basic categories and the next two advanced one, which is rare and epic. In rare, you see that there are different levels. You can upgrade the level of the Momo, which I'll explain later how it is done and how you can see what's the upgrade process like. But here you can see the range of hashing power is much higher compared to the previous one, and that's why the price is also much higher. As you can see, the rare ones, they're going in the range of $3,000, $5,000, six, even more. So this is much higher than the basic momos, which are selling currently around in the range of $100 a piece. And the highest category available right now is Epic, which even has a higher set. As you can see here that, a level one here would be 100 up to 100. And when they have upgraded to a much higher level, it can go into thousands. And that's why the price also, you can see that, 30,000, 50,000. And it's common to see some momos of Epic level being sold for $60,000 or more every day. So this is the reason why I decided to move the $2,000 I had put in the liquidity pair, because I realized that it would take me 3 4 days to generate a key, and then there was no guarantee that I would get a rare or epic. So I decided I would rather buy a rare Momo using that $2,000. And couple of days back, I when I was looking at the market, I suddenly saw an offer where there was this Momo available, which had a basic hash rate of 24, which in my opinion is quite high, and getting it for around $2,000 was a very great deal. So this is I purchased this, and now I've put it up for staking. As you can see that it is now at level 3. So I've already upgraded to the third level, and now I'll also show you how it can be upgraded. So when you go to this tab called collection, here you would see which all momos you have in the total options available. There are currently 80 set of momos which are available, and at the bottom in these sets and in the bottom, these ones are the epic ones. And the four ones you see here are common, uncommon, unique, and rare. So as I can see my rare one here, and another bonus feature which this portal offers is if you collect an entire set, like for the same type, for example, I have this uh, rare. If I buy the unique, uncommon, common, I'll get a bonus 100 hash rate for this set. So this is also another incentive for people to collect full sets. And next, when I go to the section called upgrade preview, here I can see what is the progression of your hash rate of a rare or epic Momo when you upgrade it. So for example, the hash rate of my rare Momo is 24. If I put 24 and press enter, I would see that a basic 24 hash power Momo in level 1. And when I upgrade it to different levels, what would be the enhanced hash power I would see? So for example, currently mine is at level 3 and I have a hash power of 78, and I would need one common and two uncommon momos to feed it to this rare momo, so it will get upgraded to a level 4 which will have a hash power of 105. So basically I think this is a great advantage of holding a rare momo, because as you can see here, this was 78 and this has a power of 1 and this has 2, so 4 and 4 5. So something by combining momos worth about 83, I would be generating a rare upgraded Momo 105. So I think having a rare or epic Momo is a great way to keep boosting your hash power for small investments. So when I go to my Momos, I can select this one, which is the rare one, and here I will see the option of how to upgrade it and what all I need to feed it to get to the next level. So here, as you can see, uh, I have one common one which I've selected now. Next I go to the uncommon one and I feed it two more. So now it is ready to be upgraded. So I'll come back to the section and I'll click on upgrade, and it'll ask for a MetaMask transaction with I think a small fee of a few cents. And once I confirm it, it will quickly upgrade it to the next level. So right now it was in level 3 and now it will get upgraded to level 4. So it will move from a hash power of 78 to 105. And depending on this, usually a very fast, straightforward transaction. But I think today there is a very high BSC traffic, so the transactions are getting delayed. But as you can see now, it's done. Now I have a Momo of level 4 and 105, so this would be a good advantage for me to generate higher mboxes every day. And as you can see, I've already collected more than 26 because I was getting more than 20 mboxes every day. But right now the rate is going down. So my plan is to keep upgrading my Momo to the higher levels so I can collect as much as mbox as possible. And if my strategy right now is that in a few days I keep buying some keys or other momos to upgrade my rare momo. So my hash power is also going up. But I'll also plan to save some mbox because future, as the game expands, more feature comes up. Then this being its central governance native token, this will also appreciate a lot in value, I think. So now let me go to the key just to show you how you can purchase this key. So when I enter, for example, I want to purchase one key. I can purchase it directly on the portal. It will show me what's the charge in BNB and I'll be able to exchange it. This also is usually a very fast transaction, but let's see if it takes more time. Let me confirm and come back. And what will happen is once this key is available, I would be able to see it here. So now I see that this is complete. And using this key, I would be able to unlock a chest. I think the unlocking chest transaction has been delayed a bit, but let's see if it happens fast today. And to use this key to unlock a chest, I'll have to first click on unlock chest. Okay, and I click on this would ask for another transaction. Okay, and this is also just a few cents. And I'll close this. And once this completes, now I can, it should be showing here an unlock chest. Okay. Okay, so it's already showing that this has been already been completed. And now I can see that key has moved to the chest. And now I'll have to do the final step of the transaction, which is to unlock and stake. So what this will do is it will directly open the chest, take out one randomly generated Momo and put it up for staking. So I'll click confirm here and this transaction is done. Okay, and now this Momo would open. And the reason I was not using keys a lot these days is because the probability of getting a rare or epic is low. So that's why I wanted to. So for example, as you can see, I've got a level one. So that's why I decided to buy one rare directly and not wait for all the keys because it might take a lot of time. So now I keep sometimes buying momos from the market or taking it from the keys just to see in possibility if someday I might get lucky with a rare. But my idea now is to keep boosting my rare so it goes to a higher and higher hash power. And I'll probably do another follow-up video on this once I get to see the other functionality and games on this site. And do let me know what you think about this project and if you've seen any other similar NFT projects which are worth checking out. Thank you.